Yo, this is King Erner coming to you guys live and direct. This is the Honorable Moss Gold Gel, that Honorable Moss Gold Gel, that 64-ounce bag for only $50. And guess what? I'm promising you guys all the honor in the world, but more than promising, let me give you this. It works. So be sure to click the link in the descriptions and make sure you click the link at King Erner1 on Instagram. Don't tell nobody where I'm at. Shh. Now listen, I wanted to say this. First of all, I want the world to understand and know that if any rat or any guy who has, decided to lay down with men, call for me for any type of meeting, they are correct. I'm going to be out of here. You know why? Those two kind are the kind that, guess what, end up at the end of the day losing their honor in so many different ways. We have individuals that feel as though because these guys was in the streets or these guys done something at a time, that they still have that tick, that talk. When he speaks of Alpo, when this kitten Hassan speaks of Alpo, we must understand that he's speaking of a guy that I never heard of killing anyone. All I've heard him talk about is how many killings that he had other people done. I don't understand it. How can you take the credit for homicides that other people do? No, he lined them up because he didn't have the strength. So he played what we will call chess. And he used a lot of pawns to get people out of the way. And at the end of the day, that night he decided that he knew they were coming. That night, he took his time out and thought of what to do. And you know what he done? He made sure, he made sure that everybody was lined up. He put them guns, he put them vans right in those spots that he knew he was going to lead the feds to. And guess what? So the dementia of the people, of the individuals that was around him, totally put him all the way down. And he thought that was slick. But the thing is, when it comes down to a guy like King Erner, it's a whole different kind of honor. My honor runs a whole lot different. You know how good my honor runs? My honor runs to the point that when Alpo wake up, he's frightened. You know what he's frightened of? The truth. He's frightened of a man such as my understanding, credibility, prestige, when it comes down to honor, has taken the time out to speak on and put him on blast for those innocent people's lives that he's taken. Now, everybody is saying a thing, what I will call, how can I say it? They're saying that we speak in forgiveness and things of this nature. Yeah. You guys can forgive. But all we want to let you understand is that the betrayal in Alpo himself gives everybody the understanding that if you are in the streets, to hurry up and get out of it, because you're liable. Quickly, listen to me. You're liable to end up like Frey, Demencio, any of these people. And Demencio actually didn't even was around him. He just knew him, man, having him smashing his chick. So at the end of the day, what does he do? Let me be quiet. I don't want Alpo, the rat, or anybody else to know that, that I'm actually speaking on them. See, there's another kitten too by the name of Boskoe. Boskoe is what you would call a rat that had an abortion. He told and then got on the stand and said, no, it went different. And his mother talked about how Boskoe saw another individual get murdered in front of him, and he took the stand. So here's another rat teaming up with the rats. You got the rat squad, and you got the gay guy that acts like he's not gay. These are people to believe in that. Let me be quiet, because that rat and the gay guy that might be looking for me, yeah, they might be looking for me. Correct. You see, I got the brim on to hide myself. Listen, when it comes down to those type of guys that give out diseases, That's what they do. They give out diseases. See, Hassan Combo was a snake. You see, that's first and foremost. I mean, why does a person that have 3 YouTube channels come after a person who has 1? It's the growth. Remember, he predicted that in no way, shape, and form would I move on. I moved on past him because, again, he has to sit in front of the camera 24/7 in order to make an earn. I make his earn in 2 and 3 days. Alhamdulillah. All praise be to Allah. But I didn't get it by being cocky or thinking that I know everything. I got it by getting the understanding that when it comes down to work, you have to outwork everybody. Go look at how many videos I have. I guarantee you, your average guy that's on YouTube don't have that many videos. You know why? I made an impact and I left. And I come back now from time to time, guess what? To actually honor the people with some truth. So I just wanted to, stop in, touch base, and just let everybody know that Hassan Combo, I'm done. I'm starting to pick up something here. You live in the same type of environment that I live in. You claim to be the same color as I am. You claim to have the same religion. But here it is, the Honorable King Erna was in a tuck, minding his business. You guys like Boskoe the hoe. You guys stick together, man, in Alpo. Boskoe the hoe, Alpo the rat, Hassan, the fake down low guy. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't look for these guys. I don't talk about these guys. And I'm not willing to meet any of them on no terms. I'm not willing to meet Alpo because he's actually an informant for the government. I'm actually not going to meet an informant because that never been my lane or my field. Alpo, at the end of the day, if he ever wanted any type of smoke, that man not dumb. He knows I'm in Philadelphia. Philadelphia isn't but so big. And my dots aren't easy to always dot. I'm a human being. I miss things sometime too. But at the end of the day, I don't think that his prestige of a man can ever get me to run in a different direction than any direction that I'm continuing to walk in. The reason why I give you guys that understanding is because, think about this here. This guy set up his best friends and things of this nature at a time where as though people were kind of vulnerable to it. People didn't know nothing about being set up and things of that nature. So he was doing it. But at the end of the day, because I speak truth on it, because my honor intact, because he knows this, it's killing him. It's killing a man of my honor, a man of such prestige, can be able to call him a rat. He prided himself on not being that at one time. And now he is the top of them. When Sammy the Bull dies, it's no way question around it. He will be, indeed, the top rat. So let's get a lot of things understood. I won't mention these kittens anymore. Alpo stays under his rock. I won't mention him. He comes out and he's in the community taking pictures. I'm going to mention him. Hassan Combo around any children that are not, his children. Guess what? I'm going to make sure that I try to find him to make sure he's not doing this in the community and not find him to do anything to him, but find him to make sure. You got to make sure guys like this, when they move into like a quiet little area, because the area isn't really nowhere. I mean, we're talking about if he's upstate New York, he might be being dumb and playing a whole bunch of money. The type of money he make on YouTube, who wouldn't move to Atlanta or who wouldn't move somewhere where they're able to grow? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you wouldn't move there. He's hiding. The reason why he's hiding, because 9 times out of 10, Bambaataa probably got people that just probably want to smack him in his face. And at the end of the day, he's upset all because Bambaataa stopped liking men at a certain age. If you're a boy, you'll grow a little bit, but guess what? Honestly, I'm just keeping it 100 with you. He's a pervert. He's looking for children. And Hassan Campbell grew up too much. That's why you see the picture of him with Bambata and all of that as his older ages, like recently, like weeks ago, months ago, whatever the case may be. We don't know, but I do know this. That man has got a problem, man, and y'all know this. Y'all know it. You can look at anybody that got any type of sense, can look dead in that man's face and say, he has a mental issue. And why wouldn't he? If he's been gangbanged and things of this nature, and even at an older age, you know, he said he's healed from it, but he has forced a man on him before. He's talked about it. He spoke on it before. So those type of things is just way over my head to continue to speak on, because I don't even like how it feels talking about it, because at the end of the day, there are some that were innocent, but it's just not Hassan Campbell. He's not innocent at all, period. He is definitely one of the ones that recycled the pervertness. He wanted to continue to recycle. And, you know, at the end of the day, man, that guy deserves an elbow to the face with no honor. You hear me? Because if your honor was intact, you would not be looking like a clown trying to be a fake Dr. York. You know what Dr. York is at right now? You kidding? Dr. York is in somebody's hole if he's not dead. And his honor wasn't intact. He was an imam by day and a magician by night. He was a creep. He was a weirdo. Everything about him was weird. And you fit the criteria? You love when people say that you're like a Dr. York? Do you understand that that was a cult? I'm out of here, but, you know, people, like I said, I'm running away from these gumps. I'm running away from these rats. I ain't trying to get trapped. I ain't into all that. I can make a rap about you rats. I can't really take you serious. None of y'all, I can't. I mean, really, with all the, he's going to get it, man. Listen to me. First of all, Alpo don't have the muscle or strength to do any work by itself. So, 9 times out of 10, you get a rat right with him. Another rat, 2 rats. Now he's liable to get told on by another rat. That kitten is a smut. That kitten, that's what he is. I'm done with this conversation, man. King Earner Live and Direct. Somebody get Boskoe to Roscoe and ask him, say, King Earner says you got on the stand as a young man and told on something, and your mother admitted to it. I will play the video, but everybody Google it, you might find it. Boskoe tells, Boskoe telling, I don't know. It's on here, though. I know that much. And guess what? He's the #1 candidate when you post it up. You know how he look like he eat guns all this time. Come on. Him and Stefan Belafonte, the biggest gun eaters that you ever run into, man. You hear me? Anybody surrounds himself with a rat is a gun eater. At the end of the day, like I said, Boskoe was dishonorable. I don't care what age it was. You cannot claim it. And if it is, if he's claiming to be a civilian, all right, so be it. If he's claiming that he never was in the streets and things of that nature, yeah, we ignore it, because guess what? He's a civilian and he was a kid. But if he was 15, 16, 14, 13, we're talking about, come on, we know dudes that was millionaires at those ages. So at the end of the day, that man know right from wrong. A rat is a rat. We don't nickname that. And guess what? At the end of the day, Boskoe is a dishonorable rat, man. Bottom line, King Earner Live and Direct. Put honor where it need to be put at. I don't need to mention these guys. These guys don't have no honor to them. These guys ain't doing nothing. These guys is mentioning me. Little old me, I haven't even had this joint a year yet. I might have had it a year and a couple months. These dudes been on here for years. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not coming back and forth in here trying to reach the quota no more. If I bust, I bust. I bust a lot. You know, we ain't gonna nickname anything and say that it's not an honorable earn, but at the end of the day, I have a product that I'm selling. So if I make it on here or not, if I get a 1 view, it don't matter. That one person could be grabbing, and guess what? That one person could help me, and that one person will be helped by this. What do y'all got to help anybody? What is it that y'all gave to people? What is your platform based on? Do you teach? What do? You say about this, you talk about it, but have you given back to as many schools have I given back to? Have you given back to how many people I have? Have you held your community down for 65 or something like that, maybe more speakings? Have you done that with free food from me? Have you went to court cases, got on the stand. Got on the stand. Not got on the stand as a rat, but a character witness. A character witness to my brothers that's in the penitentiary. Mr. King Erna, judge is looking at me. What do you think about this brother? What do you think he's going to be when he come home? I explain the truth. You can look it up, period, man. XI, that's my guy, huh? And when I got on that stand, that judge honored everything that I said. Bottom line, it was nothing dishonored when I said what I said. It was just what it was. And the judge looked around and he said, had it been when it first happened, I would very well take my time out and just hit you, with the dub and let you finish on 7. He said, nah, but the program seems nice. And at this time, I feel as though you are a change man. And he let him come home. We got to start understanding that we're for helping the people that want to change. I wouldn't have came to court for somebody that told me F them. I don't care. No, I'm not lying. I'm lying. I would have came and I would have told the judge, Yana, listen, I got him. Bottom line, and I guarantee you, if he didn't want to change, if I tell him I got him, we're going to honor this to the fullest, and we're going to make sure you finish these programs so you can stay free and get your bankroll also, because that's what it's about, youngins. It ain't about giving nobody nothing. It's about helping everybody reach the bankroll. That's why I have this. This is what this is for. It ain't just healing minds and bodies and diseases and things of this nature, as they say. But guess what it's doing? It's also giving us a way, an opportunity to have a black dollar in a community to somebody that has actually given out. And these guys have received thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars before I even come to YouTube. And they still haven't given back. And I have given back what I don't really have. That's the difference in King Erna. All right, I gotta go. Everybody, make sure y'all tune in, man. Listen, we're working with we about to get a new background. I'm about to get a whole stop recycling crime, John, so y'all can know. And you know how we do it. When I'm in a road, we just go. And I want everybody to understand. Virginia right now, I'm out here. If you're in VA, you need some CMOS, and you want to pull up on King Erna, hit my Instagram with King Erna1. And guess what? I'm going to make sure I slide up on you, like pull up with the best of the honor. Live and direct. This is the best of the best CMOS. It's gold. You seeing that other stuff everybody have? Looks gold in the raw form, and then when they blend it, guess what it is? It's white. How did it get white? I don't know. And I know the other CMOS that I got from the same batch in the same place that everybody get their CMOS gold from, the same state, the same water, is gold. They are stripping the gold of its nutrients. If it doesn't have, even if it's a little tiny bit of salt, you see where I'm coming from? Even if it's a little tiny bit, it's coming out of the sea. Not a whole lot of that nonsense that come raw, that's thick and look like glue and thick and fat. Not that junk. I'm speaking about the raw, honorable Yakima brand that we all get. The brother to it, the big brother is the cottony. But we all get an understanding of what this stuff is. And guess what? It's 92 of the 102 minerals that your body is made of. And when it gets into your body, it replenishes your cells, giving your body the chance to fight off any disease, any disease, any infections, anything that's not supposed to be there. I'm just thinking because there's so much, man. And I got another product I want y'all to look out for. Lymphalin. Lymphalin will be on my site Friday. Friday, you can come for your Lymphalin. And Lymphalin, one of its main ingredients is pure gold. And guess what? Google it. Dr. Sabi say about it. I'm the only one going to have it. Everybody going to claim to have it, but they're not going to have Lymphalin like I have it. I'm telling y'all that now. King Erna live and direct. Stay tuned and be sure to understand this is for you and me. And these rats, they'll never be able to add up. And we ain't never hiding from no kittens or anybody else, man. Only person I'm going to hide from is God. And if he coming, I'm like, you know what? I got to honor him, so I'm going to come out. King Erna live and direct.